I'm Judy Baker, and I'm running for state treasurer, and I have a variety of background, both in the private and the public sector. In fact, I worked for 25 years in a private sector running relatively large businesses. I managed about $135 million at one point and about 120 employees. I've also been an economics teacher. I have also been a state representative, and I was ranking member of the budget committee, and we managed, nearly a $20 billion budget at the time. Well, there's a lot of things the state treasurer's office does. I think a lot of people are unaware of what it does. The very most important thing is to be a good manager of the employees and of the ins and the outs, because checks are coming in and checks are going out. You want to make sure that's all handled really well. But in addition to that, there's some policy initiatives that have been done that I want to retain. The current Treasurer Clint Zweifel has been a really powerful change in the office as far as some policies. I want to keep those going and add some of my own with some new innovations. The college program, 529 program, it's a college and career savings program, and I want to actually, in a sense, rebrand that to make sure that folks know that they can use that program for more than just college bound, because a lot of people want to go into vocational or trade school, apprenticeships, those kinds of things. And as far as, looking towards the future to attract jobs to the state of Missouri, one of the biggest things that people ask for, that businesses ask for when they come and look at us and take into account what we have to offer, they're asking for skilled employees. And so I think if we can take that program and make sure that we're producing tradesmen and tradeswomen, in addition to just college bound and people who have STEM training and tradesmanship, I think that we're going to have a very powerful story to tell to businesses that come to us. So that's the 529 plan. I also want to create a culture of savings. One of the biggest problems in our state is that people don't even have a small nest egg to fall back on if they lose their job or if they have a healthcare event. So I want to make sure that we teach our kids through financial life skills in K through 12, not just one course in, say, the 9th grade, but that we're teaching them all the way through using some children's savings accounts as ways to do that. What distinguishes me best from my opponent is that I'm talking about the economy. I'm talking about management. I'm talking about jobs and how to bring those in the business climate, how to bring all of that to the Treasurer's office. The Treasurer's office lends itself well to being able to look at what's driving the economy, what's holding the economy back. The state of Missouri has some challenges ahead. We have a lot of income inequality. We have folks that work really hard and still can't make ends meet. So I think those are things that the State Treasurer's Office can build an economic platform to address. I'm also the only one talking about how to use low-interest loans for small businesses and low-interest loans for beginning farmers, people who, we're an agriculture state, and beginning the family farm or having a sustainable small farm is something that people are asking for. It's just hard to get started. So I think we'll use some of those linked deposit programs and enhance them into a state where they can be used better to grow small businesses in the state of Missouri. I think that the business-minded person in the state of Missouri ought to take a real good look at my candidacy because of my management skills, because I have innovated before, because I have grown revenues before for businesses. I have met payroll on a regular basis when I was in the private sector and in the public sector. And I have that balance as well. So I have 25 years of private experience. One of the things that we're going to have to look at is smart investing and make sure that we take Missouri's dollars that we're investing and make sure that we're getting the best return we can. Investing in Missouri first, if possible, to get returns from our own businesses, keeping money home. And then if we go outside of Missouri to invest in the best possible places that we can to grow our portfolio. So that's the first thing, you grow the pie, and that does something for everyone. But in addition to that, how you manage the internal workings of an office, how you manage the policies that will lead to economic opportunity for all. I think that folks can look at my candidacy and see that I've had experience at that. I know policy inside and out. I know what's keeping people back. I go to communities on a regular basis and find out, why are we being held back? Why is housing a barrier? Why is childcare a barrier to you getting a job and becoming independent? So I think anyone who's looking at making a culture of independence and a culture of savings and a culture of looking towards your future and being able to actually reach your goals should look at my candidacy for state treasurer as the strongest candidate out there.